everybody out there in Ireland. It's Chris from HN Legacy, HHNLegacy.com. I can't even talk today with another episode of My Talking Head. This is kind of an impromptu episode of My Talking Head. It is award season, folks. Any movie fans and stuff out there, I don't know why we're so obsessed with award shows, because we hate them anyway. We're kind of pissed off all the time that our favorite films don't get nominated and things that win. We don't care about the things that win. It's kind of like it's a love-hate relationship with award shows. But people love award shows. Film fans love award shows. And I've been asked by a couple people to give my predictions for tonight's Golden Globe Awards. I wasn't planning on doing it. I don't really watch the Golden Globes. I don't follow them as religiously as I used to anymore. I'm more of a big Oscar person. I have an Oscar party every year. We do predictions, stuff like that. The Golden Globes have become more and more harder to predict in the past couple years, because they're just kind of the bastard child of award shows these days, and they just you never know sometimes. I mean, they're kind of unpredictable, but there are some solid predictions that you can make for the Golden Globes. This is my second time filming this. I had some issues. This is why I don't do videos that much anymore, folks, because it's too much, and it takes too much time. And I was gonna do a whole thing, but I went in, edited, did all that stuff, but that's not gonna happen this time. It's just gonna be me talking, giving my predictions for the Golden Globes. The last time when I did this the first time, I had everything on my phone, but I decided to sit down and use the computer, because everything's just much easier to do it this way. But yeah, so I also want to make mention that the predictions I'm about to give are only going to be for the film categories. I don't watch that much TV, which is kind of ironic, because I do work in a TV station, or at a TV station, and I just don't watch that much TV these days. So I don't know that much about the TV categories at all. So I'm not even going to attempt those. I think the only show that I religiously watch that's even nominated is House of Cards, which I'm a little bit behind on myself. So yeah, so no TV predictions, just movie predictions. And honestly, this year is one of the hardest seasons to predict. There's a lot of stuff in play here, and a lot of stuff that is not only deserving to win, but can be spoilers to win here. But anyway, without babbling too much, let's get right down to it. So I have my my list of nominees here. Hopefully these are all of them. Okay, so first we have Best Original Song, which this is going to be kind of just a pull it out of my ass type of thing. But Best Original Song, I believe, is Glory for Selma, Mercy for Noah. Sorry, I gotta put my glasses on here. I took them off because you can see the reflections in my eyes, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, Glory for Selma, Mercy for Noah, Yellow Flicker, I think it is, Yellow Flicker Beat for the Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1, I have no idea, Big Eyes, which is the song for Big Eyes, and Opportunity, which is the song for Annie. If the only out of the ones that I even recall hearing, it's the Hunger Games one, but even that is kind of I'm not really sure about. I'm gonna go with Glory for Selma. That seems to be getting a lot of buzz lately, so I'm going to go with Glory for Selma. I think the spoiler here could be the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I don't even know who sings it. I think it's Lorde. I just don't know. So Best Song, Glory for Selma. Best Score, let's see here. We have Interstellar, Birdman, The Theory of Everything, The Imitation Game, and Gone Girl. There's a couple here that can win. I think if the Golden Globes this year, if Interstellar is going to win anything, I think it could be in the Best Score category, even though I found it to be one of the most annoying pieces of film music I've ever heard. But if I had to pick, I'm going to go with Birdman, because the score in Birdman is very important to that movie. If you've seen Birdman, It's a very jazzy, upbeat type of score too. Um, I don't know. I just think, knowing the Hollywood Foreign Press, I think they're going to go with something that's a little bit more um, contemporary, or sounding contemporary, even though the Birdman score is not really contemporary, but it does kind of sound contemporary. So, or kind of fits the contemporary vibe of Birdman. So I'm gonna go with the score for Birdman as best original score. Best foreign language film, no idea, but here are the nominees. We have Ida, Force Majeure, Leviathan, Tangerines, I guess. Get, the Trial of Vivian Amsalon Get. Yes? Yes, The Trial of Vivian Amsalon Get. I have no idea, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick Ida, because why not? So, best foreign language film, I'm going to go with Ida. Best animated feature, the nominees: Lego Movie, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Big Hero 6, The Box Trolls, and Book of Life. I'm going to go with the Lego Movie just because I think it was the best animated film of the year. I didn't see any other ones, so I'm just going on that. And it's the Lego Movie. Come on, it's the Lego Movie. Best film screenplay. Now this one's kind of interesting because there's a couple of films here that can spoil. But the nominees are The Grand Budapest Hotel, Boyhood, Birdman, Gone Girl, and The Imitation Game. A couple days ago, I would have said Birdman, but I think I'm going to go with Wes Anderson's The Grand Budapest Hotel here. I think this is the category they're going to give it to him in. So I'm going to go with The Grand Budapest Hotel. Wes Anderson for The Grand Budapest Hotel for the best screenplay of the year. Best film director, we have Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu for Birdman, Ava DuVernay for Selma, Richard Linklater for Boyhood, Wes Anderson for The Grand Budapest Hotel, and David Fincher for Gone Girl. Now, I love Gone Girl. I like Birdman. I haven't seen Selma or Boyhood. I think this is a two-person race. I think a spoiler could be Ava DuVernay for Selma. That film is getting a lot of momentum right now. And it's supposed to be very good. I plan on seeing it hopefully either tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday. But Selma's getting a lot of press lately. So if I had to pick, I'm going to go with Gonzalez Inarritu, Alexandro Gonzalez Inarritu for Birdman. I would have said Boyhood as well. This one's a tough category, but I'm going to go with Birdman. I mean, I haven't seen Boyhood, but I know Boyhood is like this huge cinematic achievement with the filming over the course of 12 years. Which in itself is a huge directorial achievement as well. But I'm going to go with Gonzalez Inarritu for Birdman. It is the Hollywood Foreign Press, so I'm just going to go and say that maybe they'll give it to Inarritu just because it's the Foreign Press. So I'm going to go with that. Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu for Birdman, but Linklater, I think it potentially could win this one. This year is very unpredictable because there's a lot of films this year that are in play that can very well walk away with these awards. So yeah, but Gonzalez Inarritu for Birdman. Best supporting actress in a film, we've got Patricia Arquette for Boyhood. We've got Emma Stone for Birdman, Keira Knightley for The Imitation Game, Meryl Streep for Into the Woods, and Jessica Chastain for A Most Violent Year. This is Patricia Arquette's to lose. This is I haven't seen Birdman, but I hear that her performance is incredible in it. So, and she's just gotten so much steam since the beginning for this. So, I think hands down she's got it. If I had to pick a spoiler, and I can't believe I'm saying this, it's going to be Meryl Streep for Into the Woods. I mean, we know she's an incredible actress, but do we have to nominate her for going to the bathroom? Like, it's just one of those things where give it to somebody else. So I'm going to go with Patricia Arquette for Best Supporting Actress for Boyhood. Best Film Supporting Actor, we've got J.K. Simmons for Whiplash, we've got Edward Norton for Birdman, Ethan Hawke for Boyhood, Mark Ruffalo for Foxcatcher, and Robert Duvall for The Judge. This is J.K. Simmons' award to lose. He has gotten his momentum on this is you know, it's his to lose. J.K. Simmons for Whiplash. I haven't seen Whiplash yet. I hope to see it sometime this week. But from what I hear and all the steam and going forward, it's J.K. Simmons is to lose at this point. Best Supporting Actor is J.K. Simmons. Next up, Best Film, Comedy, or Musical. We have, Best Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical. Sorry. Emily Blunt for Into the Woods, Amy Adams for Big Eyes, Julianne Moore for Maps to the Stars, Helen Mirren for The 100-Foot Journey, and Quvenzhané Wallis for Annie. This, to me, is a two-person race. I think Emily Blunt could possibly sneak in there. Again, it's the Hollywood Foreign Press. But if I had to pick, it's going to be Amy Adams for Big Eyes, only because she's kind of like a darling of the Golden Globes. And, you know, while it might not be the most powerful performances, and again, it's because they split the comedy and the musical categories. I don't think Amy Adams is going to be nominated for the Oscar. I think she'll just be nominated here. It's possible. I mean, she was good in Big Eyes. Don't get me wrong. I did like her in Big Eyes. But I'm going to have to go with Amy Adams in Big Eyes here. Now, this is comedy or musical actress, not the other one. So, but Amy Adams for Big Eyes. Emily Blunt could possibly be a spoiler here. I don't think anybody else has a chance. Julianne Moore maybe, because I think she's won like every award for this Maps to the Stars movie, which I believe is David Cronenberg film. But it's not even out yet. So like I don't know. And with Julianne Moore here, I mean, she's nominated in 2 different categories. So she could win one for one and then not give her the other one, or she can cancel herself out. But I'm going with Amy Adams for Big Eyes here. Best Film, Comedy, or Musical? Best Film, yes. Best Film Actor in a Comedy or Musical. Sorry. We have Michael Keaton for Birdman, Ralph Fiennes for The Grand Budapest Hotel, Bill Murray for St. Vincent, Christoph Waltz for Big Eyes, and Joaquin Phoenix for Inherent Vice. This is a no-brainer. This is Michael Keaton's to win. He will probably win the Oscar. Spoiler alert. I don't see anybody else winning this award. No question. Michael Keaton for Birdman. Moving on. What's next? We have best. Now we get to Best Film, Comedy, or Musical. We have Birdman, Grand Budapest Hotel, Into the Woods, Pride, and St. Vincent. This again, I believe, is Birdman's to lose. I don't see anything else winning here. It's possible that the Grand Budapest Hotel can win, but I just don't see anything else winning besides Birdman. It's almost a guaranteed thing at this point. Best Actress in a Drama. We have Julianne Moore for Still Alice, Reese Witherspoon for Wild, Rosamund Pike for Gone Girl, Jennifer Aniston for Cake, and Felicity Jones for The Theory of Everything. I believe this is Julianne Moore's to lose. She's just, from what I hear about Still Alice, she is just absolutely incredible in it. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. I think you could potentially have a spoiler here, and the spoiler is Jennifer Aniston in Cake, because it is again, Hollywood Foreign Press, they like to nominate these stars and give them awards for these people that they just want to, whether it's Jennifer Aniston or Angelina Jolie or Brad Pitt, they like to rub elbows with Hollywood's royalty. So I believe it's possible that Jennifer Aniston could spoil this here, but I'm going to go with Julianne Moore for Still Alice. That's Best Actress in a Drama. Best Actor in a Drama. The nominees are Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything, Benedict Cumberbatch for The Imitation Game, Jake Gyllenhaal for Nightcrawler, David Oyelowo for Selma, and Steve Carell for Foxcatcher. If you would have asked me in the summer, I would have said Steve Carell. He had so much buzz about his performance in that film. Foxcatcher. The performances in Foxcatcher are amazing, but the film overall is kind of dull, and I think that might hurt the film's award chances a little bit. But the performances are very good in it. if I had to pick, I think Eddie Redmayne has the momentum behind all this. I loved Imitation Game. I thought Cumberbatch's performance in Imitation Game was fantastic. I am not one of these let's put Benedict Cumberbatch in everything type of people. I think he's a great actor. I'm not on that bandwagon, but Imitation Game was just so good, and he is so good in it. I haven't seen The Theory of Everything, so I can't judge on Eddie Redmayne's performance, but he seems to have a lot of buzz going behind him, so I'm going to go with Eddie Redmayne. For Best Actor here, but I would love to see Benedict Cumberbatch win here. There's just, I mean, his performance was just so incredible in that film. But I think it's Eddie Redmayne still is. Okay, so Best Film Drama, I believe, is what we're up to. Come on, load. My computer won't load. Oh, God, my computer won't load. This is awesome. There we go. Best Motion Picture Drama. We have Boyhood, we have Selma, Imitation Game, The Theory of Everything, and Foxcatcher. I believe that this is Boyhood's to lose. Once we get to the Oscars, I think it's going to be a 2 or 3 picture race between Boyhood, Birdman, and Imitation Game. I think those 3 films are just incredible. My favorite, if one of my favorites is not here, that would be Gone Girl. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Boyhood. I think a potential spoiler here could be Selma. Selma has gotten just a whole lot of buzz lately, and it's very possible. I would not doubt it. So those are my movie predictions for the 2015 Golden Globe Awards, which aired tonight. I will ironically be working during most of the awards, so I won't be able to watch it until I get home. I have them recorded. I'll watch about maybe a little bit less than half of it before I go to work. But yeah, so hope you guys have a good time watching the Golden Globes. Those are my predictions. For some reason, some people wanted to know, so that's it, and that's my talking head for right now. So I'll see you guys later.